look at July 17th as we see it. We have a few points in the agenda. We have a few visitors we will discuss. We have a few points to share. And also a few new initiatives to be announced. And I look forward to support. Please remember always the golden rule. Everything will not be of interest to everybody. But courtesy demands the minimum communication to say yes or no. Instead of posting all those wonderful things on AAPN, which has zero or negative value, I request you to at least take a little bit of effort to communicate what is important. Always remember, there are only two things you have to reply. One, you are interested. Two, you are not interested. Don't assume default. If it is silent, it means not interested. So such a theory we don't want. We will go with a very direct approach. Whatever communication is being done, whatever initiatives are announced, please note down which is of interest. Come back and say this is of interest to me. Or you say this is not of interest to me. I always told you we have these beautiful stickers here. Write whatever you want. Last time Ramesh just wrote his number and gave. I don't know what to do with it. You must say what you want, correct? Include in the WhatsApp, include me in the mailing list. Otherwise, number is there, we already know your number. So, please make sure that there is a message, some verb and noun, right? Something, scrap me, kill me, like me, something you say. Otherwise, it's very difficult to imagine. Exactly half an hour from now we'll run away. This is the rate at which people are running.
I'm waiting for us to run away.
Apna is in the 4th year now. Come November, we will start the 5th year of our operations. This year, we call it the year of visibility. We are taking a lot of steps to make ourselves visible. Once again, I repeat, don't wait for Apna visibility because Apna does not exist without you. So Apna visibility means your visibility. So please take steps to make yourself visible. And through that process, we will get Apna visible. So don't think that there is something going to happen. So any idea to improve the visibility for all of us, most welcome. Just don't give ideas. Please also take care in implementing or supporting it. So a lot of initiatives, those of you who are involved in those initiatives will know, so I don't want to repeat all of this. As you know now, Apna is running a series to explain the game theory. Game theory is a very important psychological tool. Last time I just introduced you to the concept of customer and competitor, right? You remember how to look at a customer and a competitor. Today we will talk a little bit about the focal point for discussions. For decisions. Last time I introduced it, but as we move on, we will take a little bit of time to understand. Please note, this is not a training program. It just introduces you to a concept to make you think. Those of you who are interested to know more details are most welcome to contact personally. Today we have two members who wanted to present. Fortunately, both are not here. Unfortunately, Nazir will not and they'll be coming. So next year, when they come, they will do the presentation. But otherwise, we will carry on because if they don't come, then we are just not available. Many people ask me after attending the session, sir, what is Apna? We didn't understand. We just came, okay, you were going on talking, and some people also spoke. After that, we had breakfast. Then what? For those people who want to know more about Apna, every Saturday, except second Saturday, we are running a session at 4 p.m. in the same hall. So those of you who want to know more about what Apna stands for, or those of you who want to refer others who may like to know about it, you're most welcome. You can send the people here. We will discuss specifically. It's a 1 hour session, like a bridge to understand what Apna is. Suresh Avdani was there in one of the sessions. So I hope he understood. After that, he has started coming regularly. So maybe the understanding is good. So any of you who are interested, please come. I think Simi Sharma also came for one session. So this is a session which will help to understand. So any of your doubts you can clarify there. You can also ask here, no doubt. But that is meant for understanding what the principles of Apna are. Now, those of you who have been remembering numbers, you will now realize that this has become 17. So, we have been successful in getting one more participant for our Arunachal Meghalaya package. Dinesh? Yeah, Dinesh, yeah. So, we have the 17th member registered from Chennai. So, this is there. So, this is a tourist package we have done through Apna. Dinesh is one of our tourism member. We are going to Arunachal Pradesh, not Arunachal Pradesh, this time only Meghalaya and Calcutta and Assam on 9th to 16th of October. It's bang on Dasara. A lot of people ask, sir, it is Dasara, what to do? He said, one Dasara you skip here. You see the Dasara in Calcutta because Dasara means Calcutta. Those of you who know, so you should go there at least once. Every year we already have here. So take a special effort to come out of the normal Karnataka Dasara and we will go here. So any of you interested or any of you friends would be interested can explain. Dinesh, a few minutes please. You send this in WhatsApp, therefore you are going to explain this.
Okay, good morning. So what we have arranged is a special tour for Apna families, Meghalaya, Assam and Kolkata combined tour. So what we'll see is Meghalaya will first visit Shillong, which is known as Scotland of the East. So it's a hill station, beautiful hill stations, and from Shillong we'll visit few other places like Cherrapunji, which is the highest rainfall place, and then we'll visit one special village called Mailong, which is declared as the India's cleanest village. Okay, so we'll visit those places, and then we'll move on to Assam. There's one place we'll stay in Kaziranga. Kaziranga National Park. We'll visit the Kaziranga thing, and then we'll move to Majuli. Majuli is a riverine island in Brahmaputra, which is the biggest island of world. Riverine island. Okay, so Majuli will stay in the Majuli, in the Assamese houses. Okay, and there's a basically cultural hub of Assam. So we'll see those folk songs of Assam, all those things, and then we'll come to Guwahati, and then we'll come to Kolkata. Kolkata one night stay. We'll see the few places, historic buildings in Kolkata, like the Missionaries of Charities building, and birthplace of Rabindranath Tagore and Swami Vivekananda's birthplace, and Belur Math, which is Madam Krishna Mission thing, and then we'll visit few of the Durga Puja things, and we are coming back on 16th of October. So this is the summary.
Very good. So those of you interested, please register ourselves. And when I look at this picture, I had a special deal. He told me that he will introduce me to this lady. Okay, thanks Dinesh.
Okay.
Unless you have something else to say.
No,
That is interesting.
Again, I think Vijay Kumar is kind. When you are meeting us, he is also ready now.
Competition. So you should do. Now, this is a program. Many people have not looked at this very seriously. I suppose this is a beautiful return on investment project, which is 7-8 months. Those of you who wish to sponsor for this, whatever your sponsor amount, we will make efforts to get back that money as business before the event. This is what we want to offer. On behalf of Satish Kota, I am mentioning this. Satish Kota is running this campaign. This is a program, Kala Sambrama. It's about music, arts and dance. It's a festival on February 8th, 9th and 10th in the Rajajinagar Ram Mandir grounds. It's a big business opportunity for people. We are expecting 20,000-30,000 people. Any products you can showcase, any service you want you can showcase, schools, educational institutions, tourism packages, consumer goods, provisions, food, water, anything. Please look at this as an opportunity and then discuss with Satish Kota how you can make a business out of it. You invest some money, we'll see whether you can get back that money before the business itself, before the event. Enough time is there. Or if you know anybody who may be interested in such a proposition, please forward it. This is pure business. though arts is the medium, we're going to have a very good session, but background for Apna, it's a good opportunity. It's almost a 50 lakhs to 1 crore opportunity which we want. And this is one example of what Apna has created in the form of an opportunity for everybody to participate. Anything special you want to say?
Nothing as for now.
Nothing.
Only that is the time is ticking, that's it.
Yeah, time is ticking.
For ROI, we have to do it by end of this month.
So I invite Mr. Kamath. Yeah, please come. 1 minute. You can explain. Kamath has proposed that we will have the pure cow milk branded as a Apna Desi cow. That means it's a Apna first branded product from Premium Kesari. It's a pure cow milk.
This was our dream, basically. We wanted to move from HF and Jersey cows to Desi cows, which accidentally somebody who was running had a personal problem, or somebody running had a water problem and all those things. So we could get around 100 cows immediately. That has created otherwise, to make it to that, I would have taken a minimum 2 to 3 years, going, procuring and all those things. But of course, out of that 80 are still in the process of conceiving. That the process get more this one. In that context, we are coming out this 15 days down the line, whatever we are getting at 100 150 liters per day. We have come out with it's pure ghee cow. We have ghee also, which you can use it. I mean next time I will be bringing it sample and we'll distribute it. It's one of our, what we call it as a, every time we have some milestone at a different stages. This is the first milestone that we have reached, and we have to move towards the next same thing in a different and a big value, which will be.
So what's that called? What is this called?
It's a ghee cow.
Ghee cow.
Which just come from Gujarat. And also we are planning to go for a Shahiwal, the next one, and the Kankrej, and of course Holder. Of course, a lot of dreams are there. Out of that, these are all step by step. Apna has helped a lot, and it's Apna Desi cow. So that's a good.
Long back when we started supplying cow, the biggest objection was, oh, it's not A2, I don't want. Some people are born and brought up with A2 milk, so they said, no, we will not touch any other milk. So now A2 milk is there. So don't change over to A1 now. We also have A1. We also have A3 and A6, I don't know, whatever it is. Always remember one thing, whatever the need, that is what business can satisfy. If you say you want milk, you have the milk. Of course, don't expect this milk to be at the price of Nandini. It's 100 plus, we are looking at 100 rupees a liter. The milk will be available here. Those of you who want to really support from your heart, you can buy half a liter a week. I don't think it will spoil your finance, correct? You may be buying 7-8 liters a week of Nandini. Half liter you buy, doesn't matter. It will be only 50 rupees for you. 19 minus 15. So little bit loss, doesn't matter. Make curd out of it. Some people say, no, I don't take coffee, I don't take milk. No, okay, then make curd, okay. No, I don't take, okay, make buttermilk, right? If nothing, give it to your maid servant, right? Let them enjoy, no? Correct? So what I want to say is, please don't passively do something. Act. Nothing is going to happen by buying half a liter, right? To start promoting this milk, it's our own branded milk. If we don't support it, it's a big problem. Don't compare this milk with Nandini. Please compare this milk with milk which is selling at 200 rupees and 150 rupees. Then you find this is much cheaper, right? At 100 rupees, it's much cheaper.
Still
And
cheaper
it's
than 50 rupees.
Pardon?
Still cheaper than 50 rupees of every share.
Yeah, still cheaper. Yes, yes, right. My maid servant has made a beautiful formula. We sell A1 milk also at 70 rupees, 75 rupees. So she takes 1 liter of this milk at 75, adds 1:1 water, and she gets milk slightly less than nothing. She says it is still very good. Otherwise, she has a problem because the coffee powder consumption is increasing because the milk is so good. You need to put more coffee powder. Okay. Anyway, we have this. We have this. I don't know how much time is there. 30th, 31st of August, but the dates are very close. 31st July, we need to look at this. Elevate is a program by the government of Karnataka, which recognizes companies, basically startups with innovative products. A lot of people in our group last time applied. Some of them went through some processes. Anybody interested can participate in this Elevate program. This time, it's available. Satish Kota sent me this, then I wanted to know, it's a Canadian person, right? Maybe 1 minute.
Very good morning. My name is Satish Kota from Vartamitra. Vartamitra is a local news portal. However, what we are also doing is, other than being a part of media, I am also into helping businesses to get more businesses. So that's the whole intention of why we are part of Kala Sambrama and other things. I met Mark Schroeder, Consul of Canada, and Consul and Trade Commissioner of Consulate of General of Canada. So the intention was, I met him as part of one another program, one other event, where a Canadian company was to set up its branches or brand in India. So having discussed with him, there's an opportunity to expose businesses in India to Canadian opportunities, or to expose businesses in Canada to bring set up their manufacturing or their technology hubs in India. So this is one another opportunity that we have started. Over a period, he has asked me to give a presentation and do a discussion. Probably this week or next week I'll have a discussion. Possibly we might want to do an event towards the end of the year about opportunities in Canada. And eventually we want to see how it can be taken. This won't be only with India, Bangalore or South India. It's pan-India activity that we'll be doing up. So there's a good opportunity because we are directly connected with the consulate. There is opportunities that we can take from India to Canada as well as vice versa. And let's understand, Canada is rated as the first or second most reputed country to be, not only to do business, to live, from the government policies and everything. And in today's date, where US is closing doors for immigrants, Canada is opening doors to immigrants. So there's a huge opportunity. Whoever wants to look at that, this is one of the opportunities. However, along with this, it's not just Canada as such. 3-4 weeks back, there was a message that came in WhatsApp related to Indo-China Economic Council doing an activity on business, starting a business or doing business in China. Okay, for startups or small entrepreneurs, what are the opportunities that is available? What are the policies that are available so that we can take? Now, that was actually sent by Srinath, but having said that, the people who are actually doing those programs are my friends. This is again another good opportunity if you want to see for people who are from the manufacturing segment. This is a good opportunity to be part of. Having said that, it's not just that opportunity, we'll also see how we can create that value for you. If you see there's an opportunity for you, you want to do something, we are here to bridge that gap for you. We are here to evaluate and create that opportunity for you. Best example I would say is for Balamurgan and Juji. I would say you be part of that program. The primary intention is not doing business in China, but see to it, there are going to be a lot of manufacturing companies who are going to be there. And we are going to, as Vartamitra also, we are also going to do to ensure that we bring in people from the manufacturing segment into that event. So whether you are a manufacturer or you have allied services in the manufacturing, please be part of those events. And this is the kind of activity. Again, sir has been talking about Kotra. I have also been part of Taitra. So Taitra is Taiwanese and Kotra is Korean trade. Apna is creating opportunities for you in the international market as well. So look at it as an opportunity, see how you can make money out of it. How you are, if not as the Apna anthem goes on, you cannot find somebody who can. We are creating opportunities. This is one of the beautiful platforms we are trying to do here. We are creating those opportunities for you. So see how you can encash it. Thank you.
Process, you lost your chair.
You lost your chair.
That's all. There are a lot of chairs in the back.
So you must finish faster, suddenly you'll get to your seat.
So let's continue. We are already close to 65.
And next anybody comes, they must bring the chair.
Lakshadipati made this statement, please come.
One more chair is there.
He said there is a walkathon only for women.
No chair is there.
And there is also business opportunity, Shaban Park, 4th August, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sir, you can explain. And Lakshadipati is running this, coordinating this,
We are promoting.
promoting this. Okay.
We are helping women entrepreneurs to promote this actually. Myself, Lakshadipati K. I am from Tycoon, India. I used to do promotions for event and entrepreneur stories and covering them in the digital market. So this is for the opportunities. 500 women are going for the walkathon on the Kapan Bar. So they are looking for somebody who wants to do the branding, and it will be helpful more. So they want to introduce any sponsor, they can do that. And they are looking for small breakfast also, and t-shirts, and those things are there. So health drink also. If somebody is looking for to doing on the best price, they can contact me, so I can help them out. Thank you very much.
Sripala has been bombarding us with a lot of messages. So I just thought I will put it across. Very quickly you can explain this.
Good morning, everyone.
We also posted this.
This is the income tax season. July 31st is the last date for filing the income tax returns. For that, digital signature is mandatory. I think all of your auditors would have told you. You can renew it. If you already have it, you can renew it. You can get a fresh as well. So digital signature is required for filing your income tax returns. In this, you can even go for the tender. For those who are participating in the tenders for Government of Karnataka or Government of India or any state government, again the class 3 digital signature is required. So we can support you in getting the digital signature faster. And now from July 1st, video verification is mandatory for all the digital signature certificates. Probably your auditor would have intimated you about that. That's it. Please contact me if you need any DS. Thank you.
1 minute. Yeah. Introduce Subhashini. Subhashini is the company secretary. She sent me a message telling that from August onwards, KYC for him. I thought both of you should meet. You can explain that. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, as he said, it is not just income tax return filing. So most of you here must be directors of companies, correct? So in every person who is holding the DIN number, they have to file their KYC with registered companies before 31st August 2018. So most of you here who are holding DIN numbers mandatorily have to file the KYC. Otherwise 31st August your DINs will be deactivated and you cannot function as directors of any companies. Even for filing your KYC, you need digital signatures. So again, there is a compatibility issue. Your name as per PAN should be exactly same as per the digital signature that you are going to generate. Make sure when you are getting a new DSC done in next 2 months, make sure your DSC is matching, the name in your DSC is completely matching with your PAN. So otherwise, you'll have to generate another DSC to file your KYC. Thank you.
You can introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Subhashini Kantaji, practicing company secretary. I'm in practice last 5 years as an independent practitioner. So I have total 15 years of experience in Big Four accounting firms. Now myself with my husband, we have started a firm called Kantaji Corporate Solutions. We take care of all corporate compliances right from start. So you have an idea, you have a thought to do some business, we can advise you on how you can form different forms of organization. we help in setting up activities like right from incorporation of private limited, public limited, 1% companies, limited liability partnerships based on your nature of business and your targets for your coming years. We advise you for the best form of organization which suits to your requirement. In addition to the incorporation, setting up activities, we can also help all the existing companies. So you must be already the directors and holding and running your business in the form of private limited or public limited or LLPs, right? So in those cases, we can help you out for your ongoing compliances. So it could be periodical, it could be quarterly, it could be yearly, or you want any advice on the company law compliances. We are here to help you on any kind of compliances with regard to corporates. I am also an expert in FEMA. So we help in complying with foreign direct investments. We comply with all the regulatory requirements of RBI. We also take care of compliances for NBFCs. Okay, recently you must be aware of the news that a lot of companies have been struck off because of the non-compliance, right? So we also help those struck off companies to restore themselves and start functioning as an active company. And I'm also practicing in NCLT. Any disputes between the directors or any differences among the directors, shareholders, conflicts, we also handle matters with regard to NCLT. Anything else, anything you require under a corporate law and FEMA, we are here to help. Thank you sir for that.
She wants to come to Singapore. Dinesh, one of the candidates, but she has a condition. She wants to know how many ladies are coming. Right? So you can talk to Dinesh. Dinesh is our.
Sure.
Thank you. Yeah. So let's move on. There is a possibility, whatever she was telling about the legal requirements, August 31st. Plus, of course, Dhirendra is talking about digital signature. They are also chartered accountants here, Mullikarjun, Kamath, all. Put together a package so that whoever goes elsewhere, at least they can do work here, right? Anyway, they have to do all these things. Instead of going somewhere else, they can do within our own. So let me move on. I am skipping this. I don't know it's a charge, already charged here. Now we had a very good meeting with Simi Sharma. Please come here. We had a long chat. And we finally decided that last time I was making a very important statement. Each of you must have some objectives for coming here. If you don't want business, doesn't matter. You must have a broader objective which will help somebody. So we had a long chat, I think Cindy and her friend. And then we decided that we will, because a lot of people are looking for connects with schools. I have seen a lot of people say, you should get a connect with schools, maybe ID cards or somebody uniform, somebody food, somebody furniture, etc. So we picked up, we found surprisingly about 23 of our members have got some interest in schools. So I picked up all of that and given to her. And she was kind enough to say, because of her background in a little bit of schools, plus her pleasant nature of talking to people and her success rate, I thought she will lead the initiative for connecting to schools across South India, maybe even bigger. Please, you can say what you thought.
Thanks a lot. Basically, I'm a textile designer. I'm from textile background, but I was, started from the scratch, from the lab assistant to senior assistant, then, went on and I became a vice principal of International Polytechnic in Delhi. Then we shifted here, then I started with merchandising in Gokuldas Images. I have my own brand, Wood Hose, which is on Amazon. It's organic t-shirts. But that is not, I am there, but I don't want to be there because I've been eating, drinking and thinking only garments. So I thought it's better that I move out of this, and my passion was kids. Dance, drama, anything for the kids. So when I used to go to the nearby school, I used to feel that something is missing somewhere. So can anybody tell what is missing when you go and leave a kid in the school or just stand by the school? Whether it's a parents, whether it's teachers, or whether it's
Playgrounds are missing these days.
Okay, yeah.
Not much of entertainment.
No playgrounds.
No fun.
Lot of books
I
there.
feel there is no smile.
Because they carry the burden of the books.
Where children is carrying a burden of books and a burden of parents also in some sense, because they are getting late to the office or a maid has to come at home, whatever reason. And parents are carrying the burden, oh my God, this teacher has called me now again, I don't know what the child must have done it in the school, how to go to the boss and apply for a leave. So I felt that this is the best place to be in. At least I can give one smile to somebody, if nothing else. So I went yesterday for my, just a project to see whether I fit in or not. I went to Indo-Asia PU College and I was surprised that I got 4 appointments immediately. We are going to get the CPR appointment on 28th we have, and we are going to do the session out there. Then a personality development session we are doing on 23rd August. And then other session on 24th August, and then on 10th September there is a session for stress management. So we are doing these sessions, and other school we went, we got a very good response for, they want to do some nature, travelings and nature study, because they said the nature is totally missing in the classrooms. Because we are in, anybody you ask anything, they will Google it and show you. But to observe it outside, it's totally different. If I ask a child nowadays, have you seen a butterfly flying? What? Butterfly? Yeah. In my book it is there, a sticker is there of butterfly. So the stage has reached that level. And I think the inner growth can only happen if we let them free from the burdens. So that is the challenge what I have taken, and I want everybody to support me in this challenge. In whichever way we can do a service. Yesterday me and she went to one school. The minute she saw, oh no, we can't pay, we asked 50 rupees also from the children, the parents start flipping. I said, no problem, I'll come and dance for your children, free of cost. At least let me do a dance and then they will be happy, seeing a new face. So she was so pleased, in the evening she sent me a message, okay, we will get in touch with you soon. That is more than enough for me, So that at least there is a pleasant, I am welcomed. That's the main thing. And then I can make my way. That's it. So I will like everybody to support me. Thank you.
Namaste. Good morning all. I am Madhu Ravindra. Actually, we are into this service because of her. As you know, because of her talking nature, I am with her. And she'll take care of the talking part. So I don't have to mention more about that. Personally, I am into ICSE Prudential Service, that is advisor. That is a common subject, but I was doing it for 15 years. Because of the children's higher schools from 10 to 15, now they have settled down. 2 daughters for me. And now I want to be full time into service, like C.V. Sharma told, service is in our mind, so that is a common factor bring us together. Now, especially the insurance, that is a common subject. I am doing the medical for Star and life for ICSE Prudential. Here, why I have to mention, now we have come up with a newer idea. We have to approach the people that I can't do, person to person now in this stage, because I already have done from the beginning. Now we are having the new concept of reaching the HRs and giving some activities to them. That is, as you mentioned already, the e-filing of the income tax, and also we do some activities for the medical checkup like that. So whatever their interest, if they want the financial services, we'll explain them. If they want the medical, we'll explain them. Whatever, we are not mentioning insurance as a subject, just the prudential we are presenting the activity. Whatever they are coming to us, I am doing life and the medical, the rest of the things, mutual funds, whatever e-filing we will do it ourselves, company will do that. I can contact with the mutual fund who's like a chartered accountant from many of you, like that I can do. This is the main
Now, schools being a very important segment, I have been talking to about 30 of our APNA members through the 1 crore club. Almost everybody has some requirement to be connected to school. So this is an initiative. Last time I also announced to some group that we will form an initiative only for schools. So we will start working on that with Simi Sharma. Please, whoever is interested in a school connect, you can spend time with her. In fact, next Tuesday, I propose, instead of all of you coming and sitting here, you can sit with her in the first floor.
So that we'll have some chairs.
Yeah, we'll have more space here. For information, already the gallery is open. I don't know if we might have crossed 70, so there's nothing I can do about it except say big sorry for those of you who don't have a chair. Those of you who want to volunteer to stand can stand. Up to you. Anyway, coming back to this, let's now start putting into action. Instead of trying going after one school after another, different people approaching the same schools, we could arm Simi Sharma with a set of motive ideas, collaterals, marketing material, and easy enough for her to go and talk. Her basic job will be to communicate with schools, bring them all into the APNA forum. So we should have some 500-600 schools affiliated to APNA in some form. That is, when she calls, at least they will give us an audience instead of trying individually. If you think this is worthwhile, please spend time with her and see how she can help us. At the same time, also look at your purse. See how much you can spend. I am sure you are ready to invest some money for the marketing effort, correct? We should discuss that also with her. She will be going somewhere, there is an expense for it. So don't expect anything free to come. If it comes, you are lucky. That's not our motive. Here, everything, first of all, we should appreciate she is taking the initiative. And she says she will connect with the schools. Now we should not give an examination to her. No 20-page questionnaire. Make it easy. Give the answers. She will form the questions. Okay? So let us go from there. And also make sure that she is financially rewarded. For whatever it is. It could be 10 rupees or 100 rupees or 10,000. Doesn't matter. She told me she doesn't want money. Did you? You did? Okay. I thought so. I thought so. Anyway, before she loses her seat.
Yeah. And I'm looking for one gynecologist who can give a talk because this session is there on 24th August.
I wanted to check with you anyway. Talk is on the subject.
Gynecologist.
Okay. Last time I announced a mega project of APNA, 500 one gunta, 500 highways in South India. Every highway we will have an APNA center. The first one we are starting in Edu. We already seen the place. It is just a matter of start. We will do 10 or 12 with our own funds. Then I am sure the God will open up from somewhere. Correct? Somebody should come. So it's almost 1,000 crore project to do an estimate. But we will find a way. Target is December 2018 because that happens to be our 5th year start also.
So what is the Gunta project?
It's a Gunta is only a land. Gunta is 1,089 square feet. So we're going to come up with APNA business centers across South India, where there will be a place to stay, there will be good opportunities. There is also a television, it's called APNA TV. Right now you are being on the TV. So that opportunity will be there. And it will also be a sale counter. And it will also be an electric vehicle charging station. Every 100 kilometers you will have an APNA business center. So if your vehicle can go 100 kilometers, you can charge it. Okay? And any of you interested, your native place, somebody known to you has a land, you can start. No need to wait for us to bring the money. You can start by your side of your place also. You can start this work. So this is coming up. Now we also wanted to promote each of our members' service in different forms. So our company, Nathanan Local Company, is planning a half-a-day session, stress relief using yoga. Yoga Guru Subramaniam is the coach for it. It's a half-day program from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on July 20. So I request the hall to be made full today by please booking, because it's a yoga, it's a good service. It's 1,500 plus GST. That's what it is. Sir, you want to mention anything? Okay.
Many people have not understood the importance of yoga. Still, as of today also, yoga is seen something belonging to one particular religion, or yoga is only some set of exercises, or yoga is only a tool to build the body. I want to bring a small example. Day before yesterday, I appeared for an examination conducted by the Ministry of Ayush for level 1 yoga professionals. I had a chance to talk to the chief examiner, Dr. Niranjan Murthy. He is a well-known yoga expert running 78 centers across the world yoga. When he was talking, he told something very interesting. I thought he must be he was all sort of doctors. It was a 2-page card and one side fully awards only. It was very interesting to know that he couldn't clear his PUC exam, Dr. Niranjan Murthy. Then they didn't know what to do with this guy. Then it seems one of his uncles put him, okay, now the yoga centric his mother scolded him, I believe. Why did you put him to yoga center? Yoga, only people go there when they have some disease. Why did you put him to yoga center? That changed his life, and today he is a grandmaster running in yoga in 78 countries. So I would like to mention that yoga is not belonging to any religion. Yoga is not a part-time job. Yoga is not for only building the body. Yoga is not for only take care of the health. Yoga is a way of living. Yoga is a way of living from birth to death. Morning when we wake up till we go to bed. Yoga is a way of living. That is the kind of yoga I have learned, and that is the kind of yoga I would like to teach to people. Why it should be learnt like that? Because all of us we have not understood the proper concept of the body, mind and soul. Many of us have not understood what is the body, what is the mind. That itself is a big subject. So yoga is the one which gives a correct perspective. Who am I? Who is his? What is his body? What is his mind? In that process, what is happening is finally you realize that happiness is within you. You don't have to look it for outside. Happiness is within. And so yoga in this way brings a great integrity between the body, mind and soul, which has got disintegrated. Because of the disintegration only, all the problems of today. You see, we see there is a big paradox in the world today is, see, imagine when I was in engineering college, only one phone was there, only one phone, that was a dialing phone, and when the call comes, call will come in. I never got a single call also. We'll come to the room, and we have to come and stay near the phone button and post. Okay, and now without mobile, we can't even leave without a formal dress. But without mobile, we can't leave the house. We are living such a kind of comforts. But look inside, how many of us are really happy? I mean, really happy. How many of us? No. In spite of all these comforts, we have come a long, long way from happiness. The answer is there in yoga. So yoga is not a choice. Yoga is not one of the choices like you have in multiple choice questions in exam. Yoga is the one and only way to get this, and it is the one and only goal for every human being to get this destination. Yes, sometime or other we have to come to this, and yoga is the only way. So that I would like to do my level best to take you all in that journey. Thank you very much.
We have to design chairs like we have in the restrooms of bus stations and railway stations. So you cannot sit there for long. So anyway, the gallery is open. Already 5 people are in the gallery. We have crossed 70, so we don't want any more records. Thank you, I'm really happy. So we move on. So the purpose is we have this session on 20th. Those of you who are interested, please join this course. You can register with Sharad my colleague in NNC, right? In more. Again, I said the use of the little sticker. Things are going out of hand in terms of memory. So those of you who want anything to be communicated, please write in this. Only thing, write possible things. Don't write and take your brain and all that. So please write what you want. Please write the verb what you want. For example, your name to be included in the ABN, or some material to be given to you, or connect with somebody. Whatever you remember while talking, you can just put it and paste it here. So we'll try to take action on those things. Either or you can give it to me or Shankaran or Manivendu also. So it makes it easy for us to work on. So let's move on. The year of visibility. This is the year of visibility, as I have always been telling. We create the market. That's what we are going to do now. Instead of we running after the market, we create it. So people can come here and look at the market. So all of you can start creating the market. In this process, we are looking at a few initiatives, which I will just mention here, and then we will go for introduction, because there are so many people here. I would like to close quickly. The rest of the time can be only an introduction. So each of you can be given a chance to talk about your business, first the visitors and others on request. We also have a presentation by Uma. So that is a quick 5-minute presentation. So we will do that also. And then we can look at each of you introducing yourselves. Now, along with the step related to whatever training we have done, I still have a lot of people whom I call as people with great experience who run big companies or work with big companies. Their experience can be used to do the following. We can create, if you look at all the people around here, each of you are doing some product or service. This falls into many categories. We could form, just like a corporate house like a Tata or a Birla or any such big company, we can form groups, corporate divisions. And each of these divisions can be headed by a chief executive, any of you who have that flair for it. And you can group in all the people who are related to that product. And then we start looking at one huge market, creating that market. So there is no competition at all, because 5 people from digital marketing can be in the same group, doesn't matter, because they are not competing with each other, they are competing with the rest of the world together. So let us create massive platforms where people with the chief executive, with all the people under that division, their products and services we can try to market. And the customer has a choice, because we have people who do websites from 3,000 rupees or even 2,000 rupees to 1 lakh. And customer can be given the choice. And this division can become a big corporate house. So personal health is one division we can form. A lot of people here who have products related to personal health. For example, Aloe Vera is there, or Chyawanprash is there, right? A lot of people who can look at personal health. Second is personal wealth. There are a lot of people who are in real estate, people who are in the insurance sector, people who are in the wealth coach. All of them can be coming under the category of a personal wealth. That is for anybody. We can give a total package. Third is lifestyle. This is not really related to necessity immediately. Could be luxury goods, premium products, interior decorators like Pallavi out there. Okay, she's there, right? Yeah. So these may not be the first choice for a lifestyle. So we can look at lifestyle products and premium products which could be there. Maybe jewelry could be one such part here. Then tourism and hospitality, we have a lot of people in that. Catering is available, tourism is available, transporters are available. We can group all of them together. Resource infrastructure, Sukumaran has got infrastructure ideas, a lot of people, solar. All these things can be grouped under infrastructure. Then we have process efficiency and automation. Juji is available. People who have got automation solutions, design groups like Anjan. All these people can help in bringing in solutions, efficiency improvement in office. Energy, waste management and sustainability, we have Pavani Solutions. We have people into us in energy sector. Waste management products are available. So all of them can be grouped under this division. Then entertainment is one thing which is growing up. You know, people, animation, gaming, all these kinds of things can be there. Training and consulting, a lot of people are offering courses, programs, you know, personality development program, motivational programs, yoga, things like that can also be grouped under training and consulting. Sports is one segment which is neglected. Sometime back we decided Captain Suresh is also here. We can look at business around sports. Because I always admire Sachin Tendulkar keeping a stick, hitting a ball, he made the millions, right? That's all. You may say what is so great about it. I am also got great talent, much better than Sachin Tendulkar. But unfortunately, the work where I am doing is not recognized in the world. So let us create that recognition first. Everybody will survive. So let us not just imitate achievers. We will create the environment which will make us achievers. We are the focus, not comparing others. Right? If you agree with me, yeah, clap, good. I sincerely wish this clap is serious, right?
Yes.
Sincere, right?
Yes.
Committed.
Yes.
Not just a clap, some mosquito came in. Not yet over. Technology, a lot of people who are technology focused, so we can work on that. Then logistics, transport and distribution, we can add on. All that I'm saying is 12, 15, 20, doesn't matter. If there are people, yes?
Where do people like me?
Yeah, we can. Branding, we can add. No, nothing. Just an example, sir.
How many, sir? How many?
Example.
Like infrastructure we can add.
What there?
Infrastructure.
Lot of space. Lot of space still there. I'm sure a lot of people are still not represented. So we could look at every one of these areas. But what do we do with this? I'm looking for chief executives, people who are ready to come forward and say, I will lead this. And when you lead that, you have a business plan for that group, you have people, and it's an open market. And we have customers within ourselves, so we can join together, lead the whole thing, and take it forward. Any takers? Yes. Yeah, good. 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 Very good. So 5, 6 divisions we can form in each of this, and pure business. You have your products and service, we create just like you go to any other company, we have Hindustan Lever as that division, this division, soap division, etc. We will have our own divisions. And each of these divisions, people are available here, you have your product and service, customers are available. We go as a unified market and then start looking at it. If you are ready for this, let us start. Right? Next week somebody should come forward and say, I am leading such and such a division. I will give you all the data that is available. Right? And I am ready to work with any chief executive, okay? All chief executives.
Sir, you are the chief of all chief executives.
Okay. Before we move forward on this, let us take some introduction from various people, because there is a danger of overshooting and not giving proper response to the people who honored our invitation. Let me start talking to each of these people who have come here. First, we will discuss the business of our visitors who have come here. Practically, it's not possible for me to know everybody, so I have to look from one end and see whose face is. So let us start from the last. Madam, you can come first. Here you, next to Pallavi. I have one request for all visitors. There is a register. Please make your entry. If you are not making the entry, give your visiting card to Shankar. One of these things you please do, so that we log everybody who has come. Yes.
Good morning, everyone.
Little louder.
Myself, Soumya.
Story of Soumya. Soumya is one name which has been haunting this room.
It's been haunting me in my class itself from right school. There were 4 to 5 in my class.
Every next one in the next row also there is one Soumya. If there is no Soumya, you can call her Soumya. Not Soumya Club.
So to begin with, I am an architect by profession, and now getting into interiors. I am associated with Pallavi ma'am. So recently joined with her, and so today she has invited me to. She has been calling me to attend this session since a long time. So today I got the opportunity to be with you guys, and I'm trying to understand what is this place exactly, and hopefully it is going to be a positive thing
for me in future. It's a business forum and a humanitarian thing. What I have understood by far. Hopefully it will turn out to be good, and I'll continue with this. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Don't change your name. So come again, no? No, your son, right?
Yeah.
Vishnu, please. Come. We'll finish off all the rare comers, newcomers, first comers. Today I want to make sure that everybody knows a lot of people. My bhashan can wait.
Good morning. This is Vishnu Gantori, husband of Subhashi Gantori. I think she has already briefed you on what we do. So just wanted to say hi.
Thank you, Vishnu. Faizullah. Once again, that is your visitor?
My brother, yeah.
Please, both of you, together.
I am Faizullah. I am a personality development trainer. I have been doing this job for a long time, and I would like to increase your output, productivity, and happiness and fulfillment in life. If you need any such services, I can contact me through Mr. Nafi. He is my brother, Ikramullah. He will introduce himself.
I'm Ikram. I'm into furniture business. We help people enhance their efficiency by providing ergonomic furniture for their homes, and we provide furniture whereby you can relax at home after a hard day's work. And we give all this furniture at a reasonable and affordable price that is long lasting. This is what I can tell. I'm really surprised to see such a big crowd here. I know a lot of people here. Here, Lakshadipati also is there behind. Many people.
Somebody there in the gallery.
And this is an opportunity for me to know you all. And I hope to continue to be in touch.
And next time we can fill the seats with chairs.
Small Ikram said he was surprised to see such a large crowd. Actually, we are also surprised. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
The book you give it to me. Here, right.
Rajshekhar has been posting a lot of information about his daughter-in-law, Nivedita's music. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is my second meeting. I was here a couple of weeks back. And I might have made some mistake in posting, so please excuse me. I was not very sure what to post, and there's been some discussion around it as well. Starting another posting. So it's always a problem. What to post, what not to post. I'm very interested in what's happening here. And as I mentioned last time, I repeat a little bit here. I've settled in Bangalore now for a long time abroad. So I'm trying to make connections to the business. I'm a consultant, and I've been working as a director of human resources for multinationals 40 years abroad. Now I have my own consultancy and my international network. I've also posted something 2 days back. So we are in the US, we are in Dubai, we are in different places in Europe. So we've got a network which provides some of the services that you've been talking about. So I was just taking notes as you're presenting the different verticals, different product lines that we spoke about, and I can connect on 4 of them. On personal health, we have launched a new company called Live June, and if it's okay with you, next meeting I'll bring the products, I'll make a presentation. We're getting into the space of nutraceuticals, so some of you may know the question. So we're trying to create a new product, completely herbal, but lifestyle products. For example, calcium in chocolates. So women need calcium, they already so calcium in chocolates. There are several products which are innovative. So I'll discuss that. There is an area where we can connect on personal health, first segment. The second one I'm talking about is process efficiency automation. Again, I've done a lot of work on that. I work in South Korea right now with an environmental agency doing business process re-engineering. So that's an area I have some experience and I've been working on it. Entertainment music, some of you know by now. I'm very heavily into it. I've published about 100 of my own songs and sold it to different companies like Sony Music, music companies. Now I've started my own channel. So here I want to connect, definitely want to connect, because we are trying to form a band in Bangalore, which will go into production. So we're looking for people who want to contribute through dancers, youngsters who want to do dances. We do the filming, we do everything. The other one is musicians. There are people who want to form a band, and we do the recording as well, professional recording. So there is a connect there possible to create, and especially with Kannada. We have a lot of music, but we need lyrics. A lot of these songs can be easily converted to Kannada. Last week we have released one on a patriotic song. That's very easy to convert it to Kannada because I have all the tracks. If I have the Kannada lyrics, very easily we can record in a couple of days and launch it. Kannada, Tamil, I'm not very particular about this language, but being in Bangalore, I'm very keen to work with Kannada language. So that is on the music side, plus production. If anybody wants to do albums or want to create devotionals, we can put that together at very, very reasonable cost because I've been working as a hobby. Now I'm trying to give it more time now that I'm back here. The last one is on consultancy. That's my core business. Management consultancy, I work with two groups of companies. One which is doing very badly and want to recover and change. And the other one is doing very well and what's the next stage? How do I grow from this stage to the next? I completely avoid the middle ground. They're doing well, leave them alone. That's my philosophy. So if anyone wants advice or work with me on those issues, I'm a very small consultancy. I have a huge network worldwide. Based on the projects, I put teams together. And that includes the legal people, NGOs. It's a big network because obviously I've been working with lots of people before. That's all my strength. Thank you very much.
He has an amazing reach. You need to devote more time in spending time with this. Very good. Sriram.
Good morning all. I'm into packaging consultancy. I provide consultancy and then materials. My company name is Ram Enterprises. I've been working for 22 years, so I've started my own company. I want to bridge the industry in terms of giving a better product and a packaging. So it's a passion for me to give packaging and enhance the packaging level to the next level. My last assignment was with UK-based MNC, Marks & Spencer. So I was heading the South Asia packaging, and for me, industry in the international standards are very high in terms of packaging. So why not in India? So with that concept, I started this. I want to bridge the industry and ensure that the product that goes on has a well-packaged. I'd like to thank Nathan and my friend Satish, who is my mentor, invited me. Looking forward for more opportunities where I can give and take. Thank you.
Many of you know that we are having a customer meet. We are inviting customers to this hall as a part of our Create the Cake campaign. And many of the APNA members are interacting with them. Last week we had Mr. Satish who came, and Satish has referred Sriram. So somebody started to work. Nagaraj. Nagaraj is a guy who has this oil man. In fact, I have stored his name as oil man only. He said Nagaraj, I said, who is Nagaraj?
So we have milkman, oil man.
Good morning to all. I am happy to introduce myself, Nagarajan. The brand name of Udaya edible oil, cold press oil manufacturers like CCM oil, coconut oil, groundnut oil, 100% pure, 100% natural. We are seeds purchased from farmer, directly purchased from farmer. We are looking dealers and distributor in and around Bangalore. This opportunity giving me Mr. Venkata Vasudev. Thank you, Mr. Narayan sir. Thank you. Thank you, Raj.
We'll also introduce some of the other people who many may not remember. Everybody will remember Dattatri, so we don't have to introduce Dattatri. We will not remember Rajesh.
Good morning all.
Good morning.
child is not studying, results are going down, till 7th standard ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದ, 8th standard ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, 9th standard ಹೋಗೇ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ, something like that.
Very familiar.
Education, okay? Nothing else. ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ secondary thoughts, primary thought, education. So I am an educationist. I educate people in the area of mathematics and physics and science and things like that. Personally, I teach. Also, I teach parents what to do, what not to do with their children. How much they should sit on the medulla oblongata, how much pressure they should put, how much pressure they should not put. All that I do. I am a parental coach. I coach parents. I mentor children. There are a lot of parents who come and say, "This is my son, daughter. Take care of their education." I take care of them, and they have become doctors, engineers all over the world. So that's basically what I do. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Request to all of you, don't write here to him to post me.
Take good care of
Let us finish the compliment. Last time you said you wanted to touch on.
Oh yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, here first of all, sorry sir, took away this.
No. You get your seat, remember.
No. You need to put your handbag or book there. Nobody will come.
It's been a long time that I addressed. Very good morning to all. My name is Chandrika. I'm a certified counselor. The reason why I say certified is because otherwise, when I say counselor, don't ask which area. So generally it's not that. I'm a psychotherapist. And I've been here for the last 6 months. So I requested Nathan sir, give me a minute or two to talk about, just to thank people here, and of course Nathan sir for creating this. There are about 20 people who have taken their report. I do counseling through finger patterns. So you must have heard dermatographics. I don't know if you have heard, but it is more to do with the patterns in your fingertips, which is a correlation of your brain lobes. So the patterns actually represent the number of neurons in your lobes. And based on that, you identify your natural abilities. Yeah. So that's one thing which I do for parenting, because we will surely meet up and talk more about it. To understand your kids early in life, I request everyone to go through this report again. Yeah. And secondly, I wanted to thank Mr. Singh here, who had invited me for a program as their guest. Thank you, sir. It was an honor. And of course, I think Sri Kumar sir is not here.
Yes.
Sorry.
You asked that. You start, then you'll have to.
So I would also like to thank him. He's been referring people for counseling. And through him, I've also reached a corporate connect, which I thank him. So this is one thing which I wanted to take time and do. So fresh people or newcomers who have come here, this is a platform you should be if you're doing something new. Or even if you're doing something and you reach out to people here, this is the best platform. It's not just business, you connect with the right kind of human beings. Yeah. So thank you once again. Thank you, sir, for this platform.
Thank you, Reddy.
No, when we are calling you, then you are rare comer.
He will exactly come after the meeting. Today he got caught.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Venkat. I run a software company. We're into developing software for the software companies. They can use our software to, it's like automating the software development. That's what we do. And that's it. Thank you. Yeah, development.
Ramesh.
Yes, please. No, you have to.
So Ramesh is into finance consulting. He helps the organization raise money. He also has good connection with Amazon. He helped one of our clients, Purna U, to launch their products.
To list in the Amazon.
Good introduction. Thank you. Yes, Kirti. I went to her shop, 11th Cross.
Good morning all. This is my second visit here. I'm Kirti Raikar, invited by my friend and my doctor, Dr. Reddy. She's been calling me here for a while, and I kind of, as is a business network, I was a part of SLP, that's a startup leadership program. I don't like networking much because I feel somewhere we fail on doing business and keep attending networking programs because that is what most of the time my husband does. So I was
It's a complaint or compliment?
Sorry for
So I was quite averse to this networking group, but constantly she kept calling, and I cannot say no to her too much because she's been a guide, she's been a mentor. First time when I attended this program, I can rightly tell we attend a lot of networking programs and it is just business forum there, but here there's something like human connect. And this is my second visit here, looking forward to from the business angle, I have a silver jewelry setup. I have 2 units in Bangalore, one in Malleshwaram and one in MG Road. What is special in silver jewelry? We do something called customization. As per the requirement of the client, we customize the product and give it to the clients. So that's our specialty in this field. Thank you, Nathan sir, for the invite, and thank you.
Can you sample it?
Next week.
Sample to see. Sample to see.
Let us settle with the husband also. Santosh.
No, Santosh has to settle.
Done a partial introduction saying I do a lot of networking. Maybe I'll do a bit of different introduction about myself. I have about 30,000 odd connects on LinkedIn. I have 3,000 odd connects on Facebook. So in case you guys need anything specifically to reach out to corporates where I have connected, it's not that I know them personally, but I can get a response on my LinkedIn messages. That I can assure you. Whoever I meet, generally people respond to that. I can see if I can help you out on that. And in terms of my current status, I was saying after that I have this startup called Spotplay, which we are evaluating whether to continue or shut down, or also looking at an exit on the, I'm not saying the tech stack. Currently my co-founder is in Chile, and probably I'll be traveling in a couple of months to see if we could send the tech stack there. And the idea is that well, it's been about 2.5 years with very minimalistic revenues, but we have great tech in terms of our product, and we have a patent pending in US. So we will exit that business and probably look into a new business, or probably get employed with her.
I happened to discuss his product. It's a good product. Those of you who want to look at an opportunity to invest, you should also discuss. Sir, Mr. Karim Basappa, please.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is G. Karim Basappa. I was a bureaucrat. After my retirement, I took upon legal profession. Those who want some assistance or a good lead, they can consult me. I thank Mr. Dattatreya for inviting me. I am coming here for the first time. I mainly practice in cooperative matters. I was working in the cooperation department as an additional registrar of cooperative societies. Then this societies registration, you must be knowing they are 2 lakh and odd in Bangalore city alone. There are lots of problems. People will not be knowing what to do. There are members there and facing some lot of problems within the organizations. Such people can contact me. Thank you.
Narendra, okay. Some very confusing 2 names, Narendra, Nagendra.
I am Narendra, and I was invited by Mr. Jaykumar here. I have been coming here, and I find that the gathering is going up, and we are getting good connectivity. And for this opportunity, I will definitely thank Mr. Kumar.
Inside.
कभी आती है.
He's not written.
So this is my third visit. As I previously referred, I am running a Unity and Welfare Organization, Love India Regional Institute. It's a Unity and Welfare Organization where we are also connecting through cities and districts with love. So that is Love India. So my heart beats for the nation is the punchline. And I have been struggling hard to reach out to people across the state or across the nation. So we are now stepping up and trying to connect. But having introduced to me here by Mr. Shankar Muthu, who is a naturalist, he is regularly coming here. Today I could not see him. Probably he is in Bhubaneswar for the Jagannath Yatra. So, in fact, this is all we do. We are, in fact, with the direction we move, but we are finding hard to connect with the dimensions. So, we have constituted some awards. We are motivating youngsters, young talents. So, this is all we do at Love India. So, Love India is only an organization for everyone. It is no way connected to business, no way connected to any commercial activities. I have voluntarily taken VRS from a department from the Ministry of Labour and Employment, and I will continue as a full-time with passion and commitment, sincerity and with committed values. I have done it, and we have an office at Rajajinagar, and we are moving little slow for the reason that we have no proper corporate connect. In fact, MycoBoss has, through the CSR, has provided us some 6,000 plates, or what you call crockery utensils, which we are distributing to orphanage centers and old age homes. Likewise, I was also invited by Cine star Upendra. So he has also assured of helping me on my organization. And we have around 700 to 800 members. And we have our district branches at Navi Mumbai, Nagpur, Mandya, Mysore, and shortly launching at Chamarajanagar. So we have a small committee of what we call that, executive committee, with the district secretary, deputy secretary, and 3 assistant secretaries. So likewise, we are trying to find the young talents. We are going to schools, conducting competitions free of cost, also teaching them about the national awareness, as I was previously telling, about the prevention of insult to National Flag Act, or National Anthem, or National Song, all these things, which normally we don't study in our curriculum. And also we go back to the Vedic literature, teach them the basic things like how India has given birth to 4 religions, and India has also nourished 4 religions that came from the West and the Middle East. So likewise, these are some of the things that it is all my brain concept which is running till today, and I want more brains to provide a spark, and we have to move on dimensions. So this is all we do. And recently we introduced, we have constituted 3 awards, Shikshaka Ratna, Swarnashri, and Swayam Sevak. So we gave away those awards, and our Chandrika madam was one of the guests there. So we are trying to move step by step. So this is all I could say now. Manjunath.
Yeah, please. Please come.
My name is Manjunath. I was working in BHEL as a stores officer for 35 years. And last month I was retired. Now I have no work. I am interested in social work. So without anybody, any call, please call me. I can work once without expectation. Thank you.
This is my colleague Krishnamurthy. He is actually helping us in positioning this product. You should meet Nagaraj. That's all I wanted to. Jagdish, very brief. You know you are from Bidar. Very brief. Then Mahesh. Here comes Mahesh.
Morning, everybody. My name is Jagdish. Yes, again, I come with a lot of corporate experience, having worked with various sectors like FMCG, telecom, media, and all sectors which I did last week. But I know about it, sales to once again. Yes, now as again entrepreneur, but had actually bitten me, and now I want to get into the education sector, wherein I'm trying to promote the company which is called as Center for Research in Holistic Development of a Child, wherein we want to bring out the natural ability and start early beginning and understand his passion in what that particular child has and take him to become a successful person in his life. So that's where I'm trying to work on, and currently I'm under coaching of Dr. Sri Kumar sir. And yes, this is my second visit, and I'm glad that I'm meeting with a lot of energetic people who are positive and encouraging to one another, and having a lot of maybe things with Nathan sir's Chitkule cracks and things like that. And I was very much inspired by his positive thing, and I thought, okay, this kind of forum should also help my friends. So that's when I met my friend Mr. Mahesh. I said, why don't you join and meet the people here? And Mahesh is interesting people. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Mahesh, and I'm basically from Devanadi. And I have 17 years experience in sales and marketing. I started off my career with Hindustan Liver in detergents division, and I was handling a lot of other divisions like personal care, food divisions. And I was part of Reliance Communication, Tata Communications, and Idea Cellular. I was in a senior sales profile. Currently, I've quit my job and I've decided to be an entrepreneur like one of you. And I'm getting into an online grocery format similar to Big Basket. My company name is called Staple Cart. So shortly we are going to be live. It's an 1 trillion opportunity in India itself, and initially I'm going to focus on freshness category like vegetables, fruits, meat, and the organics actually. And we are going to be live probably in next 15 days. The entire thing is ready. Android app, iOS app, and website. Probably all of you can go to my website, staplecart.com. My number is available on the top. And anybody has any feedback, you can share it with me, so I can incorporate the same thing in my website. And also I want your cooperation and your feedback in terms of my new business. And it's a 1 trillion opportunity, and there is a scope for everybody. And I expect your future cooperation and support. Thanks a lot.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Just
Good morning once again. I am Govind Rajan. Like Mr. Nagarajan, I am also oil man. My oil cannot be consumed. My product is lubricants, vehicles and industrial manufacturing equipment. Any manufacturers is here, you can buy bulk lubricants in barrels. I don't deal in small quantities. Thank
Morning. This is my first meeting here. I've met a lot of people. I admire the Nathan sir's way of approach and talking. The first time I've come here, I was working for a logistics company as HR. Now I've started up with my own enterprise called Wayswell, wherein I'm looking for SMEs to get the compliances for ESI, PF, payroll, and other statutories. So if I can get connected, and this is a one platform wherein I can get myself accessible to all your references. And I have been introduced by Uma.
We will take a break. Yeah, no, still one more. Take a break, Mahantani. Let's listen to Uma. Uma wants to make a presentation. You come this side.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I already explained what Vimana is. Vimana is it's a new company. I haven't even finished registration. We manufacture a nutrition product. It's a millet-based nutrition bar, and it's meant to address malnutrition and especially protein energy malnutrition. So each bar, which is 25 grams, has about 6 grams of protein, which is equivalent to an egg. So when I say it's equivalent to an egg, I also want to compare. An egg costs only 5 rupees, but whereas my bar is MRP is 15 rupees. So people will say, I eat an egg every day. So I wanted to basically educate people how this protein is different from the protein in an egg. So this is the nutritional value in an egg. Okay, you have 6 grams of protein in a 60-gram egg, and the MUFA, PUFA, which is the good cholesterol that we need, the good fat we need, is 0, 7 and 2. Okay, and the egg contains cholesterol, which is not good for us. Whereas my bar doesn't have cholesterol. There is no detected cholesterol. There is good fat, both MUFA and PUFA, and almost 6 grams of protein in each bar. Okay, so that is what I wanted to highlight when I say 6 grams of protein, and why all of us need protein. I have already highlighted this. Dr. Paniran always highlights this. 1 gram per kilogram of body weight, we need protein. So we have to plan a lot our daily meals to be able to get that amount of protein. And the next thing that I wanted to educate you all is, when we see scenes like this, all of us want to help. Okay, all of us think, okay, give them a packet of biscuit or give them something or whatever. Okay, what happens is, but as individuals, how much can we do? Each one of us can do only one little bit. It becomes like a little drop that falls in a desert. Whatever we do, it just comes out as one little drop. What I was thinking is, if we put an organized effort, then it becomes something that will make a difference. Okay, and as already I had said, it is a social enterprise where all the profit from this company is going to help children who are malnourished. So though the MRP in the market is 15 rupees, when you want to donate a bar, it's 10 rupees. That is what it works out for me to be able to give a bar which has 6 grams of protein in it. So with the help, each one of us who want to contribute, that is what I would request, that we put together an effort and make a difference in society at the end of the day. So I'm looking for connects right now where people want to give bars or celebrate whatever occasions you want, your birthdays, your anniversaries, some kind of celebration with children who need. Thank you.
I think this is a very important subject which cannot be just lifted out as. So I want a commitment from each of you. 10 rupees. I don't think is anything. But half coffee is 10 rupees. It's practically useless. You can cut down one coffee and do that. So by end of the day, before she leaves, she has to be flooded with orders. 10 rupees. Take 100 is 1000 rupees, right? Please do it. She has got some bars here ready. I asked her whether it is for sale or not. She said it's for sale. So I told her she will go with an empty bag. Okay? So please make sure.
Every month, 100 bars every month.
Every month. So this is what,
we as Apna, as a community, will be able to make a difference, a small dent somewhere in the nourishment of children. Because I've already said earlier also, and I've shared, a child before 2.5 years doesn't get enough protein, loses 50% of their mental capability. And we wonder why our children, our mates' children, are not able to do science and maths the way our children do. Because we take the pains and they cannot afford to take the pains with giving them a diet that has protein in it. So I'm hoping that we would make a difference somewhere.
Very good. We do this also from a business motive. If all these children are well nourished, they are our future customers.
That's what I thought, sir. Government school, government school, well, they don't get, we can sponsor them every month so that they get these nourishments.
I always,
Yes.
200, yeah, please continue.
Nathans took 200 and they distributed it in Aruna Chetna, which is a school
Yes.
for special children, and an orphanage, Seva.
So we continue to do this.
I will
small
also
little
take
work.
one. We have a autism school. I would like to donate it.
There is no worthy cause in life other than taking care of the children. I always believe all of us have two responsibilities. People below 16 and people above 61. This is our responsibility. We cannot ever afford to see them suffer. Because we came through one process, we are going into the other process. So this should be a commitment from within Apna. I always say a famous dialogue from the movie Ready. Salman Khan, though I don't like him. The movie says, अपना होने से कोई अपना नहीं बन जाता है, अपनों को अपनाना से ही कोई अपना बन जाता है. over a return. I thought it is very apt return for just coming here. You will not be an apna. You have to embrace them. Thank you very much and best of wishes. Murli and Prem Kumar wanted to have a quick sharing before we continue with the introductions.
Sorry, I'm again this was not.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Prem Kumar. We are operating on a new firm, Green Buzz Energy Private Limited. We have taken only innovative products. As we talk much about many products, one thing I would like to highlight: food. Everyone looks at food to get the nutrition value. We have all kinds of food, healthy food, junk food, likewise. Food is a category most of the people give a lot of prominence to food and see that what is the healthy nutrition in it, accordingly selectively eat. But still, unavoidable circumstances, children still go for junk food or likewise. So here we have a solution, having selective food which people are often to choose. Water. Water is the one which is vital part for human consumption. Water is the one which has definitely vital minerals in it, but it is totally ignored. Most of the food what we consume is in the acidic in nature. This acidic in nature always has a lot of impact due to various processes in the body. Now this water is going to address having the vital minerals in it to neutralize the effect, thereby get the health effect. Now we have a technology that is called RO, which is stripping away the vital minerals in the water. This is totally ignored or neglected part. Most of the people are not aware. This is where we highlight on water to have a healthy water. Here is a new technology, innovative technology being introduced in India. Of course, it's a technology transfer from Europe. It is being, we are representing that product. It's a CDA technology which contains a vital minerals in it. That is the one everyone, it's a need of the hour. We have a passion towards it to promote in a big way. Schools and colleges is our big passion to promote and create an awareness so that everyone gets benefit out of this product and solution. We have some of the catalogs being displayed. We can talk more maybe offline in detail how this water gets more beneficial, and we request or seek your help in connecting schools and colleges so that we can display this. See, going forward, the RO which is being as in a large extent is going to be changed over to the CDA technology, new technology with vital minerals. Many are not aware, bottled water or the corporation water which is being supplied, what is the nutrition content in it. Irrespective of it, every individual houses have been with the fuel. Different names have been given: purifier, water filter, likewise Benicol. While those things eliminates or strips away all the vital minerals in it. And that becomes again acidic in nature. Consumption by particularly children or elderly age is going to be a serious impact because it is again to an acidic level. The pH value will be much lower compared to the neutral effect of the water. That is where we would like to give an awareness. So Apna has given a big opportunity to take this innovative technology. And last month we had a big presentation, national conference in Hyderabad. Telangana state represented by a chief guest from Water Supply Board. They were very much impressed with the product solutions. They have immediately given us an order to implement in their own buildings. They are the one who supplied to the entire Hyderabad city, and they wanted this solution to be implemented as a big reference point or the promotional point, and that is being implemented. We have already dispatched the product will be implemented in this week. It will be 2 weeks, 2 days from now, we will be there to implement it. This is what we want to bring as information and highlight about the water. Thanks a lot.
And I'll add on to that. I was been telling don't drink RO water. Everyone has a question. What is next? That's what you are talking about. That you have brought this product. For that, when we are telling don't drink RO water, then what water to drink? That's why we said CDA is there.
But today CDA is one which is
will take
going
over
forward.
slowly.
All the existing RO products will get eliminated. It will be implemented or promoted or advertised in a large scale. Every OEMs will be replaced with the that is coming maybe starting from September. Here, that is what the idea is. Every single water purifier, what we call, this is going to be replaced with this technology. So it's starting from September.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
I didn't get your name.
Raghu. I'm Raghu, representing a company called Pioneer Filters. We are into manufacturing of air filters in the past 31 years. This is my second time to Apna and visited by Venki. Thank you. Thank you.
You are Bharat, right?
Yes.
You come earlier, no?
No, this is my first visit.
Since he said, I thought I listened.
I'm Bharat. This is my first visit to Apna. We were invited by Mr. Ray. Again, our company engages in production of industrial filters that are used in air handling units, and we also do specialized manufacturing solutions for fabricated components for motor units. Thank you.
Namaste, good to be back again. Somebody talked about middle oblong data. Now, so this, my name is Narendra Bhatta. I run a boutique IPR services firm called Intelopopia, where we provide registration of patent, trademarks, copyrights, and design. Today, India, the way India does business has been completely different than it used to do 5 years ago. People are getting very conscious about the brand and the protection of their identity in the market. So if you are online, then requirement of registration of trademark is mandatory, whether you are in Flipkart, Amazon, or the like. Without that, you are liable to get sued by some company, and cost of a litigation is much higher than the cost of compliance. So we also do customized training and awareness programs on IPR, because IPR is the most abused word after the Internet of Things. Everybody knows what it is, but everybody talks about it but does not know the internal details of what IPR means and how it can affect my business. So we run these awareness programs for SMEs, where we tell them what is the right way to go about doing the registration of patent, trademark, copyright. Thank you so much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First, thanks Mr. Sampath has invited me as a visitor to Apna networking business. And dear members, I think you need any creativities to be done to your residences for the walls, floorings and ceilings. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, please think me. I'm Harish Goda. My firm name is Sun Life International. We do customized designing the wallpapers. We deal with the standard wallpapers, and we do aperture floorings for the floorings. We take care of wooden floorings. We do artificial grasses, and we deal with our gypsum works. If you think any creativities or ideas to be done for your residency projects or commercial projects, things are issued. Thank you.
Second visit. He also a very amazing background and product and technology.
I just take 5 minutes for 6 at Patel because my topic is little big like rural India, because I cover most of the rural India. So my name is Raghunandan. I represent a platform called Bhumi. This is basically to connect the entire agri community towards farmer. That's what we started off. But I came back to Mr. Nathan only for one reason. The reason is today we found opportunity, like I think a lot of people are trying to sell your products and things to people. But 70% of our population is in rural India. So we are trying to sell the same people, trying to say, you want more insurance, you want more products, you want more products. Unfortunately, nobody has seen, I think somebody said HLL. If they are in HLL, I think they know what product is sold, though product is sold in rural India more than in urban India. Nobody knows about it. So we are trying to go and hit a market where people are not ready to accept us. So this is one of the place where we, along with our agriculture products, are starting up a platform where we have a lot of dealers who wants to procure their products. I think a lot of people, everybody is my client. That's what I think it's very difficult for me. Somebody spoke about solar, somebody spoke about child welfare, somebody spoke about a lot of things. This directly reaches the mass. Means there can be a representative. With the way we work is quite different. I think to put all those things is not the right time for me. I think I'm asking for a presentation where I can put across how it works. Currently, my objective here coming here is, if anybody wants to reach rural India with their products. See, today we think what products we sell here are priced hard. There will be a need of the hour for the rural areas. So a lot of people can look at it. It is not that rural people doesn't have per capita income. I think if you go, I think financial people are here, their per capita income is low, but their expenditures are much lower than us. Means we earn 1 lakh, we spend 85,000 to 90,000 or even more than 1 lakh also. But when it comes to a villager, and unfortunately 2-3 things of farmers I will tell. No farmer is poor. Government has made him poor by giving him subsidy. Please understand, no farmer is poor, you are poor. I am poor, you are poor, they are much richer than us. They have natural resources, we are dying to get it. They have best oxygen, they have best money too. Today their loans are waived, none of us. Let us understand they are the best of the best, and unfortunately we are bringing them to our rat race. So the idea behind Bhumi is to make everybody, I think there was one person who said he is starting up a big basket kind of an activity. I think using our portal, you can just identify where the farmer is growing what and when you want it. And today we are also setting up a centers where actually they can ship it. You order it, they get it, and we ship it actually. And we don't charge the commission on the product. So the platform, the way we work, we have nearly 1.5 lakh farmers actually, 3.5 years of effort what we have put. In fact, that's what I was telling Mr. Nathan. You know, after this, this is my 20th year in business. I said, sir, I want to get coaches. Means the new dimensions and the new horizons and the new problems that we get every other day, you have to be equipped to handle it. And you cannot do it alone when you are building a such kind of a platform. I take this opportunity. You all don't know what you are doing here, but Mr. Nathan to carry it for 4.5 years without even, I don't think money or anything, and standing there and you know, every day you come back and you have to have power to stop your staff. See, a lot of you might have failed because of this only. Means like today you have problem at house, suddenly you come out and 8 o'clock, he's asking about 8 o'clock. I don't take it negatively, I'm telling you that 8 o'clock to 8:30 is not your time lost. It is a time of Mr. Nathan which you have lost, or the others. This is what I was taught in the first day of my life of 20 years. I went to meet an NAL director, I was late by 5 minutes. I was in a very good job. 5 minutes. He said, I have 15 minutes for you, Raghu. You are a young boy, come tomorrow morning. Then he said, if I had given time to you, I would have missed an important meeting next. So you have to understand it is others' timing, not yours. I am not trying to, see, please don't take anything personal. What important is in that 15 minutes where you didn't come, you might have lost an opportunity. And opportunity doesn't strike again. Even though how much ever big we are, humbleness, I think I constitute a lot of things to him, you know, because after 1 year I met him, he just sent me to attend the event. And last week Saturday I could not attend for some visitor had come here. I said, no sir, I'll meet him. I think this Saturday I met him and I said I came here. It is not with any intention that I want to do business. I tell you, the business works with relations. You just urge that I want it, you will get it. See, this is a lesson I have learned. And this is what I think when I see people like him, I have to follow. I am too young for him to do a lot of things. Actually, his experience and abundant knowledge, I just thought this is a platform for me to stow. And second important thing, I think I'll just take 1 more minute. See, agriculture is something which we are all not understanding. A lot of, I think he was telling about 1 trillion. I don't know how many of people know whether he explained in USD or in INR. I think it should be very clear. No. Whenever you are talking, so if you are knowing what is India's turnover, GDP, is 3 trillion. He's talking about 1 trillion. That means you imagine Walmart, Flipkart, why they are coming here? You are always understand one mathematics that somebody has taught me is why power. I was telling my business model. 20 lakh farmers give me 500 rupees business. Can you imagine what is my turnover? 100 crores. With a EBIT of, I was telling in EBIT of 50%. See, this is the models you have to create. It is not that actually he was explaining, you know, just because somebody has created, I will create. No. You justify yourself, entire business is done. There are only two factors in business. Justify yourself, justify the user. If he really wants his product, I think the best example for that is WhatsApp. Just because I made it that you are requirement enough, you don't have to do further business. It will take by itself until unless you know that it's very difficult to achieve actually. And in agriculture, basically certain points what I am telling is when he said 1 trillion business, 1 trillion is 1/3 of our Indian GDP. That means you name Tata's, you name Infosys, you can be much bigger than that. And how many players can be there? So today what I am trying to tell is the similar way, look at the opportunity beyond urban. See, 1 crore people we are giving cars, it is getting congested. They were saying sales of cars has come down with Uber. I said, somebody gave me a WhatsApp saying that don't tell your children, tell what is going to become in next 5 years. Because that job itself may not be there. So you want him to be something and that itself may not be existing. So that is a kind of change that is going, and we have to keep the rural people who are coming here, get back connected to rural. Please don't go and do farming. I have seen out of 150 people, 149.8 people failing because you don't know farming. So when you are doing something, you have to go through LKG to 10th standard. That is when I understood you have to do your basics first. So simply because I have money, I go and buy. And I think a lot of lady was telling actually, we run a lot of programs like Safer Wheel for All. Today we don't know what we are having happen. We say it's a shining and we give it to your kids. You have developed a cancer. And yesterday somebody was telling idli. We enjoy the idli with a plastic paper. So you are adding on to your health, but you are not seeing your own things that is next to you. So there are, I think he was yoga master actually. Sir, a lot of things are there, but today we are in a race where it is only 30%, 70% is driven by our own needs, which is not required. Today we can live without mobile phone. I think my phone is never having a ringtone. I said it doesn't matter. In next 10 minutes nothing will happen. We are anxiety. I think there is a phobia. One of my doctor there and is telling, even he is having tension. Even if he is sleeping, the sales guy is getting a call sound. So I am taking this opportunity to tell that win over these things. I am telling, and nothing will happen if somebody comes and says I want 1 crore today and you don't have it. Nothing will happen in a day. Don't run away. Hesitate. Face. This is what I am telling is. Why I am telling is when I went to a farmers, the people said they will hit. I said no. They are wanting us, but the people are cheated them. Until unless you go and explain them. Even today, customer, I am telling you, if somebody comes and today and says I am going to help you. I think none of us will think that there is ulterior some motive behind him. Why he is coming here? Even to our closest friend, this is the way we are standing today. This is our society. First, the attitude has to change in us. I think the reason I am trying to tell him that it is not Apna. I think I want to extend my entire experience to Apna for services. When I got all these people, I was just we were working on a technology called Magento. I was just thinking if there is some technology guys, if you can make Magento, I'll tell you your 70 people products can be there in next 10 minutes. You don't have to do this. The effort will be reduced by 95%. Correct, sir?
Absolutely. Yes.
95%. I'm telling you, next moment I want this product, I can just go, take my mobile, sir, create Apna, sir.
I will do it.
I think he can do it for you. Because this is what I learned. See, today when I'm telling that anywhere you are sitting, put your 10 products onto my product, I think you can give a username password. And today I go and want to talk to him. I don't know what your product is, but I want to tell, his kid requests that. I remember, sir, you were coach actually. So physics, suddenly I have to scratch my phone, nothing. Sir, he is there, you go and link, he will see, and you will get his background, everything. See, even information. This is exactly one more important point which I wanted. I was just noting down what all I should tell so that it is useful for all of you. Whenever we are passing on information, by the time it goes from here till here till here till, it would have taken only 10% of the information processed on. This is the reality. This is done by the CMDs of all banks were done, and supposed to say that their president is coming to Bangalore and you have to book the ticket to Hyderabad. It went on like president is coming from Hyderabad to get to Bangalore. So it happens with big people. So everybody is human being. We are all human beings. There is nothing called I am great or somebody is great. I just got an opportunity. I am sharing my, it's like, not telling, I am sharing my view so that nobody does the same mistake. We have learned by mistakes, people should not. So information, whenever he is trying to introduce him, probably I don't remember. I still want to introduce, but we lost the opportunity. Suddenly he said some particular thing, maybe my memory may be little better, so his memory may be less. So we lost an opportunity for one more person. So I really feel this platform has to take a lot of things. And second important thing, he was telling is sustenance. This is one more thing, like somebody was telling, I think he was telling that, sir, finding it difficult. So I am telling you, sir, without money everything is possible. Like your effort. See, you openly accepted it is what is going to get you everything. See, if our intentions are good, any businessman will be successful. Don't worry, if Walmart is coming, he can still be successful. There is enough 1 trillion business which he can do, which only his intention, his business model and his nature, what he wants to achieve is going to do. And a lot of people who wanted to do NGOs, actually, I think I can connect a lot of people and a lot of CSR funds are available. And a lot of other ideas are also there. I think you left out on 2 important points. One is the games that we used to play earlier. So that's the best part, which is easy for you to enter into school because you have to do something unique. See, again, this is a concept. Again, until unless you do something unique, you don't get any value. Even if you come to me, I'm just telling you, put yourself. If I come to me, sir, I am doing this insurance. Okay, and I have already 10 insurances, I don't want. Until unless you understand the opponent, means like opponent, you should always treat the opponent as like you have to win the game. I have come here, I have to make a sale. Getting a lead, satisfaction and all is right for one time. He told me only one thing, okay, emotion is different, business is different. We get carried away by emotions, but in the whole bargain, you would have lost our finances. In the whole bargain, we have to, if you go to ask money, I think somebody was telling he wants to raise money. It's so difficult. I am telling you, I have met 100 VCs. I have raised 6 crores, but I know how difficult it is, not just raising money. They are going to be behind you, eating your brains every day. Because he has given money, you tell what happened to my money? So you have to judiciously spend money, you have to give him accounts. If you do your own business and you are still happy, I think you should still do that. I think we'll conclude that. Yeah. Sure.
Reason is, we have another few more. But good, very interesting. I don't think we should discount any of these points. He meant everything what he said. It's just, I am standing here and doing the unpleasant work of cutting off. Otherwise, we will not be able to complete. Gizasha. We'll now look at the gallery. Yeah, that's the last. She's the last.
Good morning, everybody. Myself, Gulja Shankar. My company name is Dialect Arts and Media. We are providing all kinds of advertisements, TV shows, and type programs. Any kind.
First of all, our sincere apologies. You have been standing through. Because I have also been standing through.
Hi, good morning, friends.
Good morning.
I am from the security. Normally, whenever you see the security guards, now most of all aged people, wherever you see the guarding part of the thing, there will be something is going to happen through him or through most of these places. Might be like burglary, robbery, all these things. Some of the people will be part of that. I'm not talking about everybody, some few people. For that reason, we have a solution where it can be the e-guard. There's an electronic security system solutions where we can reduce the 70% of the cost from this manpower product. So I myself, Vadiraj Nade, I am running a company called Securtech. Last from 20 years of experience in my same industry, where we can provide you the complete solution on the electronic security solutions. Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning to everybody. Good morning. I am a business owned by myself. That is Agarbatti industry. Now I got a product too. I need to enhance my business, so I come here. I introduce my friend has been introduced to me to go and have some.
Name, sir?
Payasam.
Payasam. You got the agarbatti?
Yeah, sure. Sure. I'll show you.
What is the mission?
Three flavors are there. I'll get you that. I'll get you that. Thanks.
You have the product here, right? just to show people.
Just show, then later on we can
Later on
just
we-
discuss.
Yeah, Balaji.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Balaji. I work for a company called Pratap Placements. We are manpower consultants. So if you're looking for accountants or front office or even VPs for your company, we can get you the right manpower. And especially if you're looking for sales executives who can sell ice to the Eskimos, I'm the person to come. Thank you.
One person is after you. Pallavi wanted and Sri Kumar. All short, I hope. I'm not to be blamed. Everybody there is covered. Almost many. No, anybody left out? Come. Please.
Ramesh. Ramesh. The IT support is there. Sales and services. Computer sales and services.
For sure.
Yeah. Good morning, all.
Good morning.
Nice to see you all. No people around here.
Yes.
Yeah. Sir, this is Sudha, representing SST Venture. I'm into interiors and exteriors actually. This is one-stop solution for all your interiors and exteriors. We cater design, supply and execution for all residential, commercial and hospitality institution and manufacturing sector. Would like to connect all together. Thank you.
There was a big conference once, too many speakers. The maximum time they had was to come to the dais and go back.
Directly or indirectly standing now totally my medulla oblongata stopped working now. Okay, too much of information. Okay, so I am Pallavi Shekhar. I am an architect and interior designer. I run my company called Interscapes, where we design architecture and interiors and landscape design exclusively, be it your office or residences and maybe jewelry showrooms or clothing showrooms or anything, whatever you have space. If you have a space, maybe 5 years, 10 years old, and we are there to revamp it at your cost. So that is the specialty. Yeah, this is what I am. Thank you so much.
Wanted to say something?
Good morning. I am Sri Kumar here. I'm not going to talk about myself now. Nathan sir is doing a lot of great things, good things. And there are two things. One is about the membership. He said anytime you want to come, you come. Tuesday if you want to meet, all of us get together and meet. All those things, right? And the moment you come, that means you are an Apna member. That's it. Correct, no? The moment you attended one of the Tuesday meeting, you become an Apna member by default. And I would call it maybe a certified member, whatever it is. Then you need to pay 20,000 rupees. That's it.
For lifetime.
Lifetime.
Right?
And I've been seeing, so many months now, myself and Datta, we came together one day, then we got to know each other. But every Tuesday morning, his company, Shankaran sir, Nathan sir, and the whole group of Nathan's team, giving us breakfast. And many people came forward and offered the breakfast. And they didn't charge for us. So I suddenly thought of today, instead of giving one individual giving breakfast, how about a team? Please, the business yogi community, please stand up. Rajesh, Prakash, Venkat, Sam, if Sanjeev is there, Jagdish, there are many people who are, he's a part of business yogi community, here or not here, is going to offer breakfast next week. Thank you so much.
Okay, all good. good things have to end. We managed to complete by 10:05 because we started at 8:05. So I think next time we start at 8, we can complete at 10. Thank you very much for coming. Sorry about the cramped space. We never expected. Today we have 81 people.
Yes.
Madam?
Yeah,
thank you very much. A lot of people throughout the program standing outside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So thank you everybody. I'm sure all of you are experts in your field, in your place. In spite of all that, you have come here, honored, respected, and sat humbly. It's the greatest tribute and credit and respect which I give to all of you. Thanks for doing all this. Lot of Nathanification, please do de-Nathanification, just like detoxification.
Lot of love towards you.
Okay, but this also is not good because it hurts the ego unnecessarily. You start thinking too much of yourself. I'm just one of you, happening to stand here and run it.
Ego doesn't happen with Mr. Nathan.
Yeah.
Ego doesn't happen with Mr. Nathan.
See, this is another
one idea. You give chance to give people ideas that you can reward such good idea. How to accommodate more people here?
No, do that.
It is like the jar and the story. We can break the wall because if you had come the first meeting, you'll be surprised the room was only this much. It was broken. The same way we can break it.
But yeah, that we can do. If you allow me, I will start.
Get into the breakfast mode. But I sincerely mean business. Meetings are only a show of strength, and I think there's nothing more to prove as far as show of strength is concerned. So next week my proposal is, while we are conducting meeting, I want very serious efforts towards the school project. So those of you who are involved in the school project along with Simi, my sincere request is you can occupy another room, and while we are meeting others, you could focus on the schools. Like that we will focus on business segments. That's going to give us more value than just being here. Of course, we'll all join together for breakfast. That's always sure. Interaction will be there. But let's take one sincere project like a school project and take it. At least she started at least 100, 200 schools we should be able to connect. And none of you should ever talk about I want a school connector because you have enough work already. That's the kind of thing that so let us take one by one market segment. Number two, those of you who are serious about the corporate business, please separately communicate with me. We can make all these groups, and then a well-working establishment is much better than sitting here and only talking and motivating ourselves. Lastly, I am a firm believer of not wasting any money. Not because I have money or I don't have money. You earn the money and you spend it. Many people told we can go to hotel. No, you earn the money, we will go to the hotel. Let us do the business, earn the money, then we'll spend. Otherwise, we'll stand and meet here. How does it matter? Remove all the chairs. It doesn't matter at all. Because sitting and enjoying somewhere is not the focus. Real focus is do something. To do something, whatever you want, you can do. We don't need the meetings also. But all of us are there together. Let's focus and get action. This is what we will do. So with all these things, thank you once again with a large round of applause. You need to organize yourself, the chairs, one after another. Yeah, once again, please.
Whenever people they give a presentation, in the end they can take their name and number so that they can know what happens in the group.
So please reorganize yourselves. Please sit and eat.